People will ask me why I put a focus on 2%, especially in my tagline, which includes that phrase, finding your 2% winning edge. And I started thinking about that 2% winning edge back in 2008. And here was the situation. Most everyone I talked to knows who Michael Phelps was. The American swimmer in that Olympics wins 8 gold medals. And the defining moment, at least for me, in enabling him to win 8 gold medals occurred in a race that just took 2 laps. Back and forth, 100-meter butterfly. And in that race, Phelps' time was 50.58 seconds. The Serbian swimmer who took second place, his time was 50.59 seconds. 1/100th of a second. And that differentiated Phelps from winning 8 versus 7 gold medals. And in fact, who knows what might have happened if he'd have lost that race as he completed his swims during the Olympics. That 1/100th of a second then was the difference. And that's where my 2% comes from. And having been a competitive swimmer myself, the difference in terms of what those 2 athletes did, and they're both great athletes, was Phelps remembered, you finish a race exploding into the wall, whereas the Serbian swimmer made just a slight motion of his hands. He misjudged the finish. And that misjudging was worth at least 2/100ths of a second. The difference between winning and losing. And so often nowadays, that's the difference for leaders in any kind of a sport or any kind of a business or even in any kind of a political race that they're involved in.